large. Tony's in charge, he's got the knowledge, the skills, and the art. Streaming live, stock trading all day, helping people learn and make money their own way. From Wall Street to Tokyo, Tony's got the flow. Teaching the game, ain't nothing to show. He's got the charts, the trends, and the moves. Making profit, making moves, his groove. Trade waves, Tony, he's the man. Learn from him, you'll join the winning band. Making money worldwide, and it's a blast. Trade with Tony, and making fortune fast. charge, Tony's in charge. She's got the knowledge, the skills, and the art. Streaming live, stock trading all day, helping people learn and make money their own way. From Wall Street to Tokyo, Tony's got the flow. Teaching the game, ain't nothing to show. He's got the charts, the trends, and the moves. Making profit, making moves is groove. Trade waves, Tony, he's the man. Learn from him, you'll join the winning band. Making money worldwide, and it's a blast. Trade with Tony, and making fortune fast.
Good morning, traders. Happy hump day. I hope you're all doing well. Have a quick roll call. That's good. Morning to you, Stone Cold. CCG was good. Not quite as good as CETA, but CCG was good. Morning, Lisa. Morning, Mike. Mike Moorhead. I was using your surname for with my missus the other day, and it didn't work. And again. Some good movement this morning, guys. Good movement this morning. Good morning, Daniel. Good morning, John. Vicky, morning to you, and Hector. Hey, the dad jokes are the best. Here we go, the 8 o'clock scrum, the algorithmic scrum. Started well. Let's see how quickly we can give it back after the bell. More gene therapy. Another mover. ETG launches a revolutionary gene test therapy covering 100% risk of breast and ovarian cancer. Nice. Oh, don't do that. Wait a minute. I've traded this one before. All these lines, get rid of them. I'm waiting for test dollars. Oh, well, nice. Break of $3. Spreads are averaging 10 cents. Well, I was looking for a rebreak of $3. Didn't look like it's coming. That's a really good catalyst. I like those cancer catalysts, cancer treatment catalysts, especially when it says revolutionary. Yeah, we've been missing a lot of continuation of late, but I'm not too worried about this. Got a nice little cushion, so I can afford to give it a bit of room to breathe. ASTS. We want to break out then. Okay. I'll take the hit. I can always get back in if it breaks free, and I will. NAI. Another one. Brand engagement. I don't mind the move up and the pullback, but might look to stop his help. Up two. Back below the VWAP now, as is cited. Let's go back to ASTS. Right, trying to make red to green moves? No. Bags. Well, you need to sort your scanner out. You might go second time, Mike. Yesterday I managed to finish green, kind of. I finished a little over 800 green, but in real terms, I checked this morning, I actually lost $13. Oh, it was a red day net, but a green day gross. Oh, private placement. BEN closes 5 million private placement appoints Paul Chang to the CEO. Oh, there you go. I don't know who Paul Chang is. What's the reason for the brand engagement? Brand engagement network. 5 million private placement. Yeah, so yesterday was a bit of a scratch day in reality. I mean, $13 negative, 870, I think it was growth positive. But I got GameStop yesterday. GameStop had a nice, lovely little run later in the day, going towards that 11 o'clock. And I got a nice I got 5K to GameStop. Yeah, absolutely. So that's a strange one with Gene. Now going red on the day after that what I consider a good catalyst. Going red on the day. Sometimes it'd be like that. Hey Alberto, morning to you. Okay, so He might go again later. We'll see. What else is he on that one at the moment? For the VWAP. Yes, over 630 might be interesting. I'm not. $0.05 on the 1 minute ATR. I was waiting for 186 double down. But like it's finding a bit of support here at 190 area. So I'll take it there instead. I'm looking for a retest of the last swing high. Over the VWAP, and away we go. Where's the volume gone? Good volume on every candle bar this one. Over two. Take the bid with you. Over two. Strong sign. And is what we're looking for. Four, I guess. My exposure there. Oh, we're going to get a breakout over 2. On a breakout. Nice one, Mike. Great. This T+1 thing for cash traders. Great news. Oh, sleepyhead. I haven't looked in the mirror. Funny. No. And there's that chicken in the fridge, rice cooking, and just warming up. A little visit from the dairy, right? Over $2. Well, it's kind of holding yesterday's closing price, so it's a bit classic pop and drop where I didn't expect to pop and drop with that catalyst there. I expected a little bit of continuation of. I'm back over $2. I don't like trading under $2. Green. Yeah, so if it breaks out, it breaks out, but I don't like it. Yeah. Green. That makes no sense at all. Yeah, I saw it was moving up, but I've not even looked at the chart yet. Oh, nice. I don't like trading these larger caps, but good earnings. Top earnings at, was it 7 o'clock this morning? Some good earnings. I'll be taking some option strangles tonight as well. We've got Salesforce and HP tonight. Those are the two that I'm going to be watching for strangle. And the board of directors have also announced a share repurchase program. Actually, the float's not as big as I thought as it used to be. 116 million, and that's not too far off. And it's almost 20% short. Hey Diamond Davey, how are we getting on, buddy? Spreads on this 15 cents. And 15 cents on the spread. And 3 on the ATR. Yeah. Right, good to hear it. How you doing, Neil? Last time this week, you were to get discount entry onto the day trade with Tony Education, 35% off as per the ticker above. Code Summer. That promo expires at the weekend. So if you want to learn how to day trade, go anyway, then check out the links in the link tree. I don't know about that, mate. If you follow how I teach it, it's actually the right way. Do as I say, not as I do. Remember that. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, do we get a bounce on the 9 here? Well, you know, it's we're all human, and sometimes we get excited. Yeah, absolutely, John. That is true. That is true. Well, I'm not doing too badly today, considering it's the wrong way, dude. Probably. Got it from my dad. What about your dad? Maybe my dad knows your mum, so I don't know. I'm watching the way of volume on Dick's, but yeah. Global Event Holdings starting to move up, but again, not much in the way of volume, so we'll wait for the volume to come in. Right, does it bounce at the 9? Are we all okay on the old tickety talker? No comments yet on TikTok. And guys, remember to smash the thumbs up button. You know you want to. How's the market doing today, guys? Down. Let's look at it 15 and then we'll look at the daily. Oh, quite a significant gap down from yesterday. And yeah, how's there quite a significant gap down? Any economic news overnight for the gap down? I'm not sure. Let's look at the daily. We're not too far off those all-time highs. They're up there. 533, 7. Put this on the kind of little channel, we're way above it. This lovely kind of W pattern here that we got back in end of April. Signified the recovery and up to all-time highs. Then we got, of course, the earnings season, which drove this up. So we had some really good earnings this last month, which drove the markets up. Yeah, at least Nvidia's up 11.45 now. And AI is coming off now. 3. Finally getting that turnaround. Have a look. Everything that pops seems to be pulling back at the minute. So, look, is there anything that you want me to take a look at whilst I'm here? Whilst we're waiting for something to start moving, what do you want me to take a look at? I was disappointed in therapy. How did you guys get on? Who finished green yesterday and who finished red? Actually, GameStop's really worked well for me yesterday. Let's have a very good. On GameStop, around 11 o'clock, I got in, I think it was about 22. But we've been on this move here for just over 22. Able to ride that up. I got 5k out of GameStop yesterday. Did pull back and it went again. I didn't trade this, and I'm kind of kicking myself that I didn't, because it carried on going up. It had a really good day, did GameStop, all the way up to 26, a high of 26.40. I got out here 23.80, I think it was 23.70 something. I could have a look, but that covered most of my losses. And then I traded POIA. POIA. POAI, was it? POAI. Similar time. I got this move here, and that took me green, but didn't make any money. That's the thing. So we actually, in the grand scheme of things, we actually lost $13. So net after fees and charges, that's what you get for being a little bit too aggressive early doors. Well, mate, today's the day. The commissions are a flat fee per fill, but it's not the it's not the commissions that really eats into it. It's more the I pay more in ECN fees than I do in commissions, and that's a per share fee. Well, any green's good green, John. I'm sure that got swallowed up in fees and charges, but like any green's good green. Hey Adam, good to see you, buddy. You're keeping the TikTok stream afloat all by yourself today, by the looks of it. Oh, well done, Texas. Good morning to you. Go AI, not doing anything today. STS might go again, yeah. Consolidating sideways and getting support off the feedback, so this might go again, yeah. It's 30 could be interesting. Dewey, what are you doing? Nothing. Volumes kind of dipped out. Couldn't find an entry on the way up. Morning, Neve. I've seen you for a while. Yeah, no volume on this one, buddy. Diamond Davey. In the volume, only 46. Excuse me, only 46,000 traded today. Push. No IPOs this week, which is strange. Not have a single IPO across the whole week. Anyway, it's a short week, I guess, because of the Memorial Day. So far, 3 IPOs listed for next week. But, nothing for this week. Yes, I'll tell you exactly what they were. So, Yes, Texas. Church Group. Church Group didn't have any catalyst. Got earnings tomorrow. No catalyst, but Seattle Mobile. Yeah, so they announced that they've received an order from the City of Lancaster Public Utilities Department for its SD7 push-to-talk handsets, the VK7 vehicle kits, and related accessories. So that's why that was moving. Trading high after they announced they received an order to replace their walkie-talkies. Why they call them two-way radios now? They're walkie-talkie. They've always been walkie-talkies. TV if you have to go for it. Oh, GBH was looking at that while it was under $2. And just shot up. Even if it's consolidating under $2. Now we have to wait for a pullback. Memorandum of Understanding to acquire Top Logistics. One-stop logistics solution provider. So they've just announced the potential acquisition. Global Vend Holdings. So ASTS is making another move to 35. One looks a bit more volatile though. Over $3. I've never seen them, dude. But who are you referring to there, Neil? Not sure what your problem is. Yeah, Texas, no problem. Who am I? What do I do? Well, I'm Tony. The channel is Day Trade with Tony, and I'm now a day trader. I wasn't always a day trader. I've been doing this for about five years, something now. Who? Mike, who are you referring to, Nick? Neil, who are you referring to? Not sure who you're all talking about. Are you seeing people that I'm not seeing? Bots that I'm not seeing? Yeah, so I started this 4 or 5 years ago, trading. Went full time during the pandemic. Started streaming my trading live a couple of years ago. And previously, my background was in the tech industry. I was a regional vice president of a multinational technology company. And yeah, I've been doing it took me a while. It took me a while, a lot quicker than a lot of people. But through my severance check at the markets and paid my tuition fee, as it were, and I've been doing this ever since. So I do trade options. I did trade crypto in the crypto boom. I'm a little bit shy of it now because of the all the scams, and well, most of crypto's a scam anyway. But yeah, so I trade options, particularly around earnings, but this is day trading, so it's just equities only. So what we're doing is we're trading stocks and shares on the NYSE and the NASDAQ. I'm a momentum trader. I look for stocks that have good news, the excessive relative volume, and that they're breaking out, and I look for patterns in the price action for breakouts, and I jump in and I take profits on the move up. I tend to buy high and sell high. Well, that's the theory. Occasionally buy high and sell lower, which is not a good idea. And yeah, stick around, you'll get to see. Yeah, a lot of people tell me that, Dave. I should get a promotion. No worries, Texas. Exactly, dude. That's exactly what it's. The mistakes that I make live on camera are deliberate mistakes. You always do as I say, don't do as I do, unless I'm doing it well. And I would caveat, I'm not a market professional. I'm not some kind of guru. Don't follow me blindly. And if you do decide to do that, that's on your own head. Don't sue me if you lose money. Options, Adam, I'm doing well with options this year. The last option straddle, I did a strangle on Nvidia last week, and I got 16.5K out of that one. Well, that was a good. Most of my options that I've taken this year have come good. I think I've had about 3 or 4 losers, and I've only lost a small amount. So the options around earning, and I like what I like to do with options around earnings. If you're not familiar with options, buying contracts which allow you to buy at a set price, and they've got expiry dates and things. But around earnings, I'll buy puts, which is basically you're selling the contracts to sell, and I buy calls, which are contracts to buy, and I buy them either side of the price action, so what's known as a strangle. And I'll buy equal amounts of because you never know which way the earnings are going to turn out. And I buy either side, and usually you have to go between 7 and 8% to break even. A mover between 7 and 8%, and earnings on this is on the larger caps, and you get earnings on the larger caps. The reason you do it with options instead of actually doing it a different way is because of the leverage and the low cost to get in for the leverage. So that's why I like doing the option strangle around earnings. I don't use market orders, David. Always limit orders. Always limit orders. Market orders don't work pre-market anyway. So we're currently in the pre-market session. The actual market opens up, the regular session for the market opens up at 9:30. So we've got a little over 45 minutes left of the pre-market session. And market orders won't execute. A market order is exactly that. It needs a market to execute in. So you need to use limit orders in the pre-market and post-market session. Yes. Trying again. Didn't get very far last time. 5 days, 643. So well, morning, Momo. Texas, there's a link tree pinned in the chat. Go there, and there's a course very inexpensive course there, which teaches all of my strategies and more. And come here regularly. Check the links. I have tutorials if you go into my YouTube channel, there's small tutorials in there as well. But you want a full tutorial and mentorship and access to the day trade, the trader forum, the private Discord. Then come join the community. I'm doing a summer special at the moment, 35% off. If you want to get on that. Not breaking out. If it breaks a new high, I'll look for a position. It's not really got the explosive moves up that I'm looking for. Really, volume's not great either, comparatively speaking. EVH moved again. Oh, GVH popped up and it's back. It's top of the momentum scanner, but that's 15 minutes. Morning, Thomas. Welcome back. Kind of hogging the 9 the way up. We're trying to kill back ground. Like I say, I'm not touching this under 3. Have a look at it over 3. I'm watching a bunch of them. It looks like it's done. It's breaking $2 now. So Data Mobile looks definitely done. This went up to 321. Got a lovely piece of this one, but it's breaking $2 now. So I'm going to place that on the watch with GPH. G could still go at the bell. I think ASTS is the one that's looking the most likely. Might get some action from Chewy. We'll see. Keep pulling back. Firstly, if you're starting brand new and you're going in with $1,000, expect to lose $1,000. That's the first thing I would say. I don't recommend anybody starts day trading with anything less than $5,000. And I'd say for your first 6 months, 3 to 6 months, don't expect to make any profit. Expect that the idea that what you want to be doing is treating it like learning to swim. And the first thing you want to be doing is learning to stay afloat. So it's about protecting your equity position rather than making profit. Certainly that for that first 6 months. Once you get some consistency, then I'd say off a $5,000 account, realistically you want to be targeting yourself on kind of 1 to 3% of whatever your equity is. So with a $5,000 account, then maybe you can get what, 3%. What's that? $5,000, 150 bucks a day. 200 bucks. 150, anywhere between kind of 100 to 300 bucks a day off a 5K account, if you're consistent and you're disciplined enough to stick to the rules. But with like I say, with $1,000, the likelihood is you're just going to lose the $1,000. A lot of people say, well, with a small account, target yourself on 5% because if you utilize the leverage, 5% per day, but that you will plateau. That's not sustainable. I'm currently targeting myself on $2,000 a day. Last year I was doing over $6,000 a day, but right now I've had a bad drawdown in February, and I took some time to recover that. Last month I finally recovered that drawdown, so now my target is $2,000 a day. So I'm significantly over that today, but $2,000 a day is the target. And guys, if you don't have the $5,000, I've been, just so that you all know, for the Day Trade with Tony community, it was more for the people that were in the Discord and stuff. I'll link to that. So, Day Trade with Tony community, we did a competition with Traders Launch, who it's very difficult to get funded with other people's money if you're trading equities. And we had a prop firm there a couple of months ago, at the end of last year. We did a competition and we gave away a couple of accounts with Traders Launch. They subsequently stopped funding equities traders. But I've since had, over the weekend actually, had conversations with another prop firm, a very reputable prop firm, and the links are also in the link tree, and you can get funded with them by taking a challenge for as little as $97. You can get a $20,000 account if you pass their $97 challenge. So they want to see that you are a fully competent trader that has risk management nailed on. And they have strict guidelines on what they're looking for. So a $20,000 account, the maximum drawdown that they're going to have on that is $900. The maximum you're allowed to lose on a daily is $300. You'll get a daily pause. That's your daily max. So, but you get a $20,000 account to trade if you pass. So, just if you've not got $5,000 to put in your own account, check out that link in the link tree for a funded account challenge. I'm watching for the break of free on this one. 97, and you can get larger accounts if you're competent. I wouldn't go for a large challenge if you're not an experienced trader. If you're a new trader, $97 to try and get qualified for funding someone else's money. You take the profits. Well, it's a profit share, but you take the lion's share of the profits. if you are competent. So it's a good way to actually get onto the trading ladder. If you are a competent trader and you've got significant skill set, check out some of the get I think $80,000 funding, $120,000 funding, or a $260,000 funding account as well. I think is the go up to. So a little bit more expensive on the challenge, but it's a lot cheaper than putting your own money in. TBH, 3.5 million on the float. Right. Normally does about 76,000 volume on a daily. It's already done approaching 5 million. So significantly higher relative volume. I'm still on Dash, as you can see there, Adam. Dash Trader. No worries, Mike. Is there anything else that you want me to take a look at? Got a little over half an hour before the market opens. The regular session. Okay. All right. Right. How can you start, Chris? Very easily. EVP. Talk about that one, Adam. Yeah, get yourself a brokerage account. Learn to trade. Don't put any money into your. Don't use a live account with real money until you've proven you can do it on a simulator. That's the first thing. It's not about being a numpty at computers there, Chris. If you learn how to trade, you learn about charting. So go to tradingview.com. Very simple. It's a free. Download a copy of TradingView. It's a free platform for charting. That's the first thing. And then I would say educate yourself. Spend a little bit of money on getting a mentor, getting some knowledge about trading, about charting, about risk management, about strategy, all of this kind of stuff. So TradingView, yeah, absolutely, Chris. So that's a free platform to start off with, and just play around with that. If you go to my YouTube channel, there's some tutorials on how to use TradingView for simulated trading. But if you want to learn how to day trade, if you want to learn how to trade the stock market, go to my profile. There's a link tree there, and all the tools I use and everything that I recommend there is linked in there, as well as a pretty nifty course that was penned by yours truly, there, Chris. So get on that, and if you want to try that out, the course, it's going to take about. There's over 20 hours of lecture material. There's over $600 worth of reading material. And you get access to the private Discord, trading community, and you get me as a mentor as well. And you can check that out for 35% off this week only. That promo ends at the weekend, so you can get 35% off if you use the ticker. If you use the code SUMMER, SUMMER, at checkout, you'll get 35% off that course. It's only 120 bucks anyway, so I mean 35% off takes it less than $90. So well, much less, $80. There's my broker warning. Ever heard of Bucci's? Oh, I have at Texas. I'm not from the US, so that will be commonplace in UK and Ireland, where I'm originally from. I'm no longer there, of course. I'm based in the Philippines now. I took well, yeah, absolutely, Chris. I can understand that, but it pays the bills. What I would do is, if I was you, I'd stick to the plastering until you've been able to put some consistency together in a simulator, then put a little bit of money in. And the whole point is, for the first 3 to 6 months of trading, is protect your position, protect your money. Don't be looking to make big money in that first 3 to 6 months in particular. It's about learning to stay afloat. I always use the analogy of learning to swim. The first thing you do when you're learning to swim is you learn how to stay afloat. You don't dive in the deep end and think you're going to be doing lengths with lengths of the pool. If you do that, you probably sink to the bottom. So what you do is you learn to stay afloat first. And if you're doing it in a simulator, it's like having your little floaties on your arms. It just helps. It takes away the danger. And then once you get competent at doing that, you take the floaties off, the nerves then come in, and you start realizing that the psychology of trading is a lot more difficult than what it's like in a simulator, but it is about protecting your equity position. Risk management is the fundamental, most important part of day trading. If you can't get your head around risk management, sorry, but you're not going to be successful. That can work too, John. Some people have taken to the market straight away and learned to swim straight away. Oh, I hate that place, Chris. Cesspool. I'm in Negros. But you're only a young fella, so I'm pretty sure you enjoyed Angeles. Palawan's beautiful. Palawan is absolutely gorgeous. Diving's fantastic in Palawan as well. If you're a diver, the marine life and the corals and everything in Palawan is so good for diving. You're not the only one, John. So did I, which is why I recommend get a mentor. Don't make the same mistakes that the majority of traders do, which is they jump in the deep end and sink. That's why having a mentor, it will save you a fortune. I'm going to increase the volume on this. Well, you're very welcome here. More fun in the Philippines, as we say here, Chris. Guys, can I get 10 more likes? We've got 25 minutes, so it shouldn't be difficult. There's less than half of you have actually hit the thumbs up button, so if you've not hit the thumbs up button yet, guys, All I'm asking for, just smack that thumbs up button and get over 50 by the bell. I won't bother you anymore until the end of the stream. But let's get used to when you're here on a regular, mashing that thumbs up button. No worries, John. No worries. And hit the like button. Still below the VWAP for me. $15, $25, 40, 50. There's resistance on regular intervals on Cheshire. Like I said, there's a link there in the link tree for those of you that are trying to get started. Learn how to trade before you do it, but for $97, it's worthwhile. Get funded a $20,000 account for you to trade on a live account and profit share. Don't look, it's your money. Do whatever you want with it, but I wouldn't advise anybody to try and start day trading with anything less than a $5,000 account. I've done these small account challenges on a number of occasions, and less than five, it's very difficult. Less than 5K. It's bad enough. It's hard enough with a 5K account. But a 1K account, probably just going to give the money back, money to the market. Well, it's time yet. They're John hovering at around 260. I want to see it break $3. H. Put a little horizontal there for my own benefit. Gets over $3. Then it becomes interesting. Makes a new high. Well, this could be interesting. Quite a period of consolidation the last hour and a half. Well, the last hour. Initial move up. Go figure, John. Fancy that. Don't follow your rules. Don't be disciplined, and you have a red day. That happens to me sometimes, and I can't figure out the correlation. I'm just like, coincidence. And there you go, Cast. Find your sweet spot. Hey, Alistair, how you doing? Late to the party today, buddy? Well, we've got a little over 20 minutes and then the market opens for real. I mean, not that this isn't real, it's this is the pre-market session is what I'm saying. So the regular session starts at 9:30 every morning, and I'll be live for the first half an hour at least. Do this every day. So the charts go up from 7 o'clock, and I'm in front of you from 8 o'clock every day. Two different Alistairs, Mike. NAI back over to VWAP. If it gets back over $2, I might be interested. Lovely inverse head and shoulders here. One shoulder's longer than the other, granted, but there's your shoulder, there's your head, there's the other shoulder, and they typically break upwards. This is what it's doing. And yeah, so this should break $2 based on the fact that this move. So yeah, lovely inverse head and shoulders, that one. Oh, we've got a number of options to watch at the bell for potential gap and go. So Globe Event, GVH, got let's go through them. Globe Event, top gapper at the moment, pulling back. It's underneath the VWAP, but we'll see. I'm kind of watching that one. So GVH, then we've got Chess Group. So BCG is the ticker. That's kind of hovering around $2. That's the second biggest gapper. And then we've got ASTS is the third biggest gapper. So the three smaller charts are the top three gappers at the moment. Of course, we've still got Chewy, which is above the VWAP. Marathon Oil, not really. Then again, BNAI is testing $2 now. All you should get $2. No worries, Mike. Not saying I'm the best live trader on this platform, but I've got to be top 3. Must be top 3. Ford, let's have a look at Ford. No, Ford's just barcoding. There's nothing happening with Ford at the moment, Texas. No volume and no range. So okay. I'm about to take a trade. There you go. Lucy's running, that's a blast from the past. Nice, there it is as well. I remember this when it was back up. It was actually a decent price. Penny stock, limited I. If you like penny stocks, not my cup of tea, but not something I like to trade. The penny stocks, they're too prone to the old pump and dump. GameStop right now, it's just over 22. It's underneath the VWAP. It's actually pulling back from. It had a lovely day yesterday, and I managed to catch that. So I managed to effectively finish the live stream here. I was about 5k down. Covered that with a GameStop move. It moved like $5-6. Nice. And I got a large chunk of that. Probably should have made more on it actually. no leverage. So, not like I was going to be taking 10,000 shares or something. Well, you've had your inverted head and shoulders. You've hit the $2, which I said was the target. Now we're getting a bit of a pullback, kind of possible bull flag setup. I don't like the double wick here. So now it makes a new high. Retest $2. Breaks $2. I'm interested. It's over $2, then I could be interested. But this inverse head and shoulders was lovely. 175, nice neckline to have got in at. 175, 176, get in there, 25 cents, lovely. Oh, we've got 14 minutes, just under 14 minutes. Back to ASTS, never did break out. I'm still waiting. This is just consolidating, ranging sideways at the moment. But we're not, range is like 5.5 cents on the 1 minute ATR, 1 minute average true range. So it's not overly volatile. If you're looking for a profitable trade, remember the two things that you need, two essential ingredients that you need is volatility and volume. Volume is the number of shares being traded at any point in time. So you need high levels of volume and you need volatility, because the volatility is that it gives you the range to take profit from. So yeah, two essential ingredients, volume and volatility. Like it's going to have another try at $2. The reason I said the target for $2 is because it's a whole dollar. Quarter, half, and whole dollars, particularly at this level. Quarter, half, and whole dollars in day trading, very psychological levels. You can almost treat them as resistance and support levels on their own. But it's always good to double check and backtrack. There's two. Where it got rejected before. I'm watching the level 2. There's quite a lot of sellers. Waiting for it to thin out. Quite a lot of sellers at $2, so wait for it to thin out before you put your entry in. On that confirmation, because the number of sellers that you get in there at $2 is probably get a nice little spurt, probably 205 once it breaks through. Best if you use the ticker there as opposed to the company there, but I think that's INSM. I think, yeah, I was right. No volume today. Had a wonderful day pre-market yesterday. Went from like 25 up to 65. I think I actually lost money on this yesterday, if I'm right. I think right on its way down, but yeah, there's no volume on it today. 167,000 shares traded today. These blanks show that there's periods where there's no shares been traded at all, but it's not having that continuation. And we missed the breakout on BNAI. I did say wait for the break of 2, and that's a 20. 26 there. Wanted to get in at 205, but okay. Oh, have I top ticked it? Possibly. $26. I want to see this over 230. $0.13. Might get a 226 flat top here. Or we might get these devil horns. 5-minute devil horn as well, so just be careful with this one. We need this 5-minute wick to fill. Go. 35. Target. First target, 35. Make a new high, so more comfortable with the position there. Current high of day 239 pre-market high. That was from the initial pop up earlier today. Yeah, I would say so. Went through a period last month of selling off, but it was what, $5 stock most of the previous month. $5 March through April was kind of $6. It did go up in March. It went up to almost $20, 19.75. So not unlikely to go up there today, but if it breaks the 9, I'll get it. I'm going to get out at 210, but they're pretty much synonymous, so I'll leave it till the 9 email. ASTS, having another go at 640. Don't really want to be holding this at the open when the floods of volume come in. I like volume, of course, we want volume, but it just, you get that choppy volatility at the open. Unless you've got a cushion on the ticker, it's not usually a good thing to hold the position at the open. And we get 230 this time. Bounced on the 9. Probably should have taken a look at there actually. Pulled out. Taking a hit buy on the 9. We're getting higher lows. Get out of my way. Why do they have to put the notification there? Buy another. Fresh fade? Well, you're very welcome. Well, I doubled down, hit buy for another bounce on the 9, and didn't grant me the bounce. So, a little bit. 3 minutes. The bell, like that gravestone, no. Cheers, mate. Don't really want to be holding this. At the open. Over 220, we'll all be rosy. Really thickly threaded, actually. Few minutes. Oh, just +6 on the 5 minute. Bounce last time. Oh. That now. Gonna have to cut this. I've got a nice push. What about this? Losing trade. I just don't want to hold it into the open and it safe. Throw them online at $2. Right. Okay. Got stopped out. Put a stop straight in there, trailing stop at that. Look at Chewy, just broke the pre-market highs. GameStop pumping over the VWAP. GameStop over the VWAP. Going back a little bit. Best selling pressure. Hurt. Thanks. Cents on the ATR, so that's what I'm going to use as my stop. Okay. B. Aim stop. Yeah, the markets are down quite a bit. Back over to $0.20. I don't know. 10 cents. Trailing stopping. Now we can play. Nice, nice, nice. 20-cent trailing stop. The 1 minute ATR is 24, just over 24 cents. So 20-cent trailing stop is actually quite. Oh, it's looking to be spot on. $0.50. If it can break the $0.50, I might add to it, but otherwise I'll get stopped out for. Oh, nice trade, 17.50. Nice pat on the back there, Tony. Well done. Nice trade, that one. Another $0.50. Next test. Breaking lows, so back up to 4.5k on the day. That's more than double goal. Good earnings today, did you? That's why it's moving up. I have this 2025. What a dog. Okay. That's the highs. $0.50. Come on. No, you want to do it. Do it. Do it for Papi. Aye, Papi. Probably not the right option. Buy there. Thought it was fine in support. I was wrong. It was about to drop. I'm just gonna. Hopefully. Thanks. Oh. Wrong time to go in big side, I think. Breaks new lows, I'm out. I want to be giving all my gain away. Exposure, that's not the target. I want to see highs. Well, it was worth that buying that dip after all. Back up the $0.50. I'm going to put a 20-cent trailing stop in there. That $0.50 proving to be a little bit challenging, so this is a profitable trade, this last piece, but only just giving it the wiggle room. There we go, nice one. I'll just leave it at this now. We're over 5k. Yeah, I shouldn't have bought that dip when I did. I should have probably brought it at 20 a little bit later, but it worked out. Sometimes feel it and it works out, regardless of whether you should or you shouldn't have. Stop popped and dropped. Let's get new highs. Come on. Let's possibly add to this. And on what I'm adding. Over 2060. There's the doji though. 2060 might add. 5. What? Sterling stock for 2.5 for 5.5 now. So fairly break even, barring slippage if it does stop me out. But if it moves up, we're getting twice the gains. Yeah, it will flush at some stage, but that's why I've got the stop. Like I'm getting stopped out here, possibly. See? And we get $0.75. 26 cents on the ATR, 1 minute ATR. Oh, we should get a couple $100 out of this at least. Yeah, well, the after's back over 230s now. Second biggest trade of the day. Expect this to pull back here a little bit. $0.75 resistance, and we're just right past it. Maybe not. What's the oh, we're nowhere near any halt levels. Up or down. On Chewy. 21. We get 21. 725, 750. It kind of felt a bit of resistance, struggling up at the $0.75. So psychological levels, quarter, half, and whole dollars. Might swap this for a 10 cent. Well, I'll leave it. Looks like it's struggling up there. Get the 10. I'll get $500 out of it at least. There goes the $0.75, and we get 21. And we get $21. All gravy from here. It's looking for support on $7 now, ASTS. Put that there on this one. Another 20 cents. Yep, let's test that. $21. Extended up here right now. At least $1,000 out. Well, circa $1,000 out of this if you pulled all the way back. Turning up to the highs, please. Locking this in. 10, I swapped it for a 10 cent trailing stop because it's getting tired up there. So I'll lock that in. 6,800. That's not a bad day's work. Good stuff. Back on the back going. Back up to the highs. No wise. I'll let this pull back now. Here's Mike. Good significant pullback now. Saying it's done, I'm just saying it's due a pullback. Same thing with ASTS. Pullback over 725. Well, actually, 750. 750. Yeah. 710. Okay. Can't be the back end of the move now. Are they really? TikTok. They're annoying. Oh well, I'm not going back on it. Back there. No point. Finishing up in 8 minutes, so no point. TikTok booted me. Right, it's on the 20. Probably wait. 2075. Momentum. Oh, you're a bit late there, Alistair. The 5, nobody else has mentioned it. All 5 screens. Yeah, absolutely there, Daniel. 100% right. Lock it up. Lock it in a nice green one. Stop curling. Copy. Where did I finish up yesterday? 800 and something in green. Alistair, I got a nice run with GameStop, and but after fees and charges, I lost 13 bucks. So it was kind of a scratch day in the end. NAI is back over $2. Well, I've recovered most of that because I was about 5k down on when I finished up, and then I got 5k over 5k with GameStop. Nice little run up. NAI, looking at testing highs. Good stuff, John. Good stuff. Love to hear it. Love to see it. Top momentum stock right now is brand engagement. BNAI. Already given it some money, so I don't think I'm going to risk any more on this one. You think? Big red candle, big red volume candle. That's red. Now, what's going on with the market? NVIDIA, what's going on with you? Why is it down so much? Cap down, selling off, I don't know why. I'm not seeing any economic catalyst. It's just market sentiment. Come on, let me know what's going on with the market. Selling off. Nvidia, you're like 4% up earlier. 0.4% up or whatever it was. Now you're down. Don't like that. There is there's no IPOs today, but there is some earnings tonight, which watch out for. Salesforce is probably the one that will move the most, in my humble opinion, and that's all it is. It's an opinion. It's not a stock pick or a signal or anything like that. It's just letting you know I'm going to be looking at the pricing on Salesforce and HP. But Salesforce is the one that I think is probably going to move the most. So that's the one I'm probably going to take the strangle on. Yeah, if you're in the Discord, I'm going to be wrapping it up now. So if you're in the Discord, I'll let you know what prices I'm getting quoted from Interactive Brokers for the options for my strangle a little bit later. And I'm going to lock it in now. A nice solid green day, 6,800. I see no reason why I should give it back. So, yeah, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Same place, same time. Those of you still trading, if you're in the Discord, I'll be sticking around for another half an hour in the Discord, maybe an hour, and then I'll take the strangle and I'll put it in the options section where I'm getting in and out. And the rest of you, I'll see you tomorrow. 7 o'clock we kick off, and I'll be here from 8. Take it easy, guys. Remember, this is the last week for the summer promo for Day Trade with Tony Education at 35% off using the code SUMMER, yeah, you get the full education program, all the reading material, and me as a mentor, as well as access to the Discord. So see you over there for less than $80. It's a steal. Take it easy, guys.
Living the life, living large, Tony's in charge. He's got the knowledge, the skills, and the art. Streaming live, stock trading all day, helping people learn and make money their own way. From Wall Street to Tokyo, Tony's got the flow. Teaching the game, ain't nothing to show. He's got the charts, the trends, and the moves. Making profit, making moves his groove. Trade with Tony, he's the man. Learn from him, you